This week on Pangea Piercing, you guys have to check out my trip to Chicago.
Getting ready to leave Ann Arbor for Chicago, riding the mega bus.
So I just got back from Chicago. I went out there to go kick it with my boy Micah. He owns Scylla Body Jewelry. He's the sole manufacturer over there. He does nothing but custom work. He's one of the baddest jewelers out there. He started making jewelry a couple years ago. Decided to pop in, ask him some questions about how he got into the jewelry trade and piercing trade, and, you know, what people should do if they're trying to get into that as well.
So we don't look at nothing else, just what Micah made. Micah making some sick blings.
Some sweet gauges.
There are some sweet gauges in here.
Anybody in the Chicago area needs some sweet gauges.
You need sweet golden gauges.
Actually, a perforate.
And you live in Shaitanwa.
This.
You buy your shit at Micah's shop. Scylla, right there. There's the man himself. Micah. Say something cute, Micah.
Like, do I have to sign a release for this?
Micah over at Scylla Body Jewelry makes stuff so badass, I had to have him make a piece for my girlfriend. I usually don't buy anything that's made from another high quality jewelry manufacturer because we make our own jewelry here in the shop. But his stuff, you got to. There's no way around it. You got to get his shit.
How long have you been making jewelry for now, Micah?
Technically, making jewelry in the setting that I have now, I've been doing it for a little over 2 years. In total, I've known how to make jewelry and have made jewelry for about 15 almost.
What do you want to see more of? What are you glad happened? What are you trying to bring too?
Well, companies, notable companies who have just been doing the same damn thing for a long time, who are good at it, and there's nothing wrong with what they do, but it's really refreshing to see everybody being inspired, whether or not it's a financial inspiration or based on financial gain, but being inspired by other companies that are kind of pushing the envelope. You know, I think it's better for everybody to have more options from more venues, even if they're slightly different. It doesn't have to be drastically different things. You got a lot of companies that are doing a lot of similar stuff, which is totally fine. I think the inundation of better quality jewelry across the board is going to slowly flesh out, or at least make subpar quality jewelry seem so undesirable in comparison. And I think that can only be a good thing. So for anybody who gets bummed out that one company is now doing something that another company started doing, doesn't matter. There's room in the game for a lot of different people. I think personally what I'm trying to do is give another high-end option of, you know, precious and semi-precious metals and precious and semi-precious stones in a way that not a lot of people are doing. I mean, there's really not many games in town when you're talking about high-end jewelry. High-end meaning, you know, meaning gold, things like that, gold and diamonds and nice stones, in a way that people are, in a way where somebody is exclusively focusing on doing that. There's really only a handful of players right now.
Now you've even got your own store.
Yeah.
Now selling all your jewelry. So I mean, like, you have the advice for any of the young bucks that are trying to get into jewelry, trying to get into piercing, like, you know, do you have any advice for them specifically?
It's a hard game. It's definitely a hard game, but start at the bottom. It's the easiest place to start. You know, I think a lot of people get into it and try to be super ambitious off the bat, and it doesn't reflect well on them. You know, it's how you acquire a pretty gnarly reputation, kind of just jumping in. Start at the bottom. Learn a little humility. I'm not saying be a dog and do whatever you're told to at a shop, you know, but don't jump in with both feet thinking that you're going to make it big and be super discouraged when it doesn't happen. It's not an after-school job. You're not going to get paid what you're thinking you're going to get paid right off the bat, whether or not you're trying to pierce or make jewelry. So.
And Micah, I've heard rumor you may or may not have seen me naked before.
I heard a rumor that we have been naked together on several occasions. Is this true?
I don't know. I don't really
Can we
remember.
confirm that?
Do
we have a research department or something? This isn't really a studio.